What's up, everybody? It is your boy Corey back again with another video. As content creators, as YouTubers, 9-to-5ers, we all sense and can feel burnout. This video is to help anyone in this arena. Sometimes it's hard to sense burnout. Sometimes it's hard to know what burnout feels like. So in this video, I'm just going to explain how can you avoid burnout. So go ahead and hit that like button, go ahead and subscribe, and go ahead and leave a comment in the comment section, because that's gonna help your boy out, you know? That's gonna help me, so let's get into it. Before we start this video, I want to give a shout out. I want to give a shout out to Cuts. Y'all hear me name Cuts all the time. If you see me wearing a shirt, most likely it's a Cuts shirt. Cuts is a clothing brand. If y'all haven't heard of them already, go ahead and check them out. I will leave a link in the description below for you to check out their merchandise. I'm wearing one of their black elongated tees. I love Cuts. I love the way they fit. I love the way the material feel on me. High quality. And these days, you need shirts that's gonna fit you right. You need shirts that's going to last you a long time. You need shirts that you could wash, and then as soon as they come out the washer, they're the same, you know? And I feel like I've washed this shirt like several times and it still fit the same. You know, sometimes when you buy shirts at other places or other stores, when you wash them, they shrink, or you get these little cotton balls on them. But with Cuts, you don't get that, you know? It's a quality brand, so check them out. And also use my coupon code below so you get some percentage off. So yeah, check them out. All right, first, before we get into how to avoid burnout, let's understand what burnout is. How do you know if you're burnt out? And I would say the first thing is just fatigue. You feel tired, you know, after you've been editing all day, or after you've been at work and you came home and now you got to edit, or you at work, or just, you know, you might be burnt out from your 9-to-5. You might have did a whole week full of stuff, you know, you could do a lot of stuff from 9-to-5 all week long, you know what I'm saying? So you might feel burnt out. So you feel tired, you feel fatigued, you don't really feel like doing anything, you just want to go home, you just want to take a nap, you don't have any energy to do anything else. That's a sign of being burnt out. Also, not having any direction. Not in the sense of not knowing what you want to do. You get off and you just don't do anything. You don't have any set plans. You just want to relax. And there's nothing wrong with relaxing, but we all have priorities. We all have things that we have to do, necessities that we have to fulfill. Like, you get off and you don't want to go grocery shopping. You get off and you don't want to clean. You get off and you don't, you know, do what you have to do. Like, not saying that you're lazy, but it's not like embedded into you to want to do those things. Like, that's burnout. You might just be tired of doing something specific. That's hard to kind of sense, because you can kind of put people being lazy in that category. You can. But at the end of the day, burnout is really how you feel. Like, do you feel tired? Do you feel stressed? Do you feel like it's a feeling? Sometimes it's just that energy. You just don't have the energy to want to do anything. And sometimes that's just you being burnt out. Here's some tips on how to avoid burnout. You know, I think I do a great job of avoiding burnout because I set boundaries. That's the number one thing you need to do. You gotta set boundaries, guys. If you don't set boundaries, you end up getting burned out because you don't know where that limit is. You don't know where that line to draw is. If you're constantly working 9-to-5, working overtime, and you want to hang out with your friends, you go hang out with your friends, you got to come home, you got to edit a video, you got to do this. You have to give yourself time to rest. You have to give yourself time to do things. Sometimes you might have to sacrifice spending time with your friends. Sometimes you might have to sacrifice, you know, putting off editing that video to another day during the week because you've been so busy at work and you can't come home and cook, edit, shoot, and do all that. Like, set some boundaries for yourself. If you don't have any boundaries, that's where burnout start to tug at you. That's where you start to realize, like, am I taking on too much? Am I putting myself out there too much to other people and not myself? Number two is you don't understand how much time you have in a day. And we get caught up on this a lot because, especially as content creators, you see the Casey Neistats, you see the Mr. Beast, you see the Peter McKinnons, you see the Gary Vaynerchuks, you see all these people that work. All they do is work. And then you see that and you try to do that too, and you feel like all you have to do is work. They can do that because they're full-time creators. But for us regular people that have a job and create, you know, some of y'all have family, some of y'all have kids, some of y'all have a whole bunch of obligations that these creators don't have. And if you try to do it, you're gonna reach being burned out quicker. Not saying it can't be done, but when you don't have as much time to do certain things, you get burned out. You try to pack things and stack things on top of each other one by one, you get burned out. And number 3 is you don't make time for yourself. Like, you have to make time for yourself. Now, I'm not saying that this time have to be creating. I'm not saying this time have to be you working. This time have to be away from that. Take a few hours, take a day or two to get away from creating. Take a day or two to get away from your day-to-day task. You know, whether that's you come home, cook and clean, take a few days to not do that. Assign that to someone you live with, or just let things pile up for a day or two. It sounds bad, but sometimes you need to take that break. Mentally check out from some of those things. Going back to like content creators, we get in this rut of, am I creating enough? I didn't post enough on YouTube. I didn't post enough on Instagram. I didn't post anything yesterday. It's okay. People that really mess with your content, mess with you, is gonna mess with it today, gonna mess with it tomorrow. If you didn't post something the day after tomorrow, they're gonna mess with you 3 days after tomorrow.
Why you keep on saying tomorrow?
Because tomorrow is when it's gonna happen. Oh my God.
Tomorrow.
It's okay. You don't have to put stress on having to create all the time, having to post something all the time. Even if it's your job and you're making money from it, you could take a day away. You could take 2 days away to really focus on yourself. Go outside, run, go to the gym. Find things that will take you away from thinking about content, thinking about your job. When your mind is always on overdrive and always thinking and always trying to figure out what you're gonna do next, what you need to post, or thinking about work when it's not work hours, you get burned out because you don't know how to turn that side of you off. I think that's where I do a great job, because I could turn things off. If I'm not feeling something one day, I won't create, I won't shoot, I won't edit. I'll let that stay until I feel like it, you know what I'm saying? But you have to know how to turn it off, because if you don't know how to turn it off, I guarantee you, you'll reach burnout quicker, because you're constantly on the go. You're constantly thinking. You're constantly trying to figure out what you gotta edit. You constantly think about what you gotta post. So yeah, think about that. But yeah, guys, that's it for this video. Thank you all for watching. I've been getting a good bit of subscribers come in lately. So if you're new here, welcome to the crew. That's what we go about around here: confidence, resilience, excellence, win. And it's gonna be more videos like this. You know, this is a channel for self-development, lifestyle. I'm sharing tips, I'm sharing my experiences, I'm sharing life, I'm sharing everything with you all. This is an all-in-one type of channel, so you don't never know what you're gonna get on here. I can't say it enough. I appreciate all of y'all for supporting me. Y'all don't have to watch these videos, but y'all do it anyway. Y'all don't have to like, y'all don't have to comment, y'all don't have to share. And I hope y'all doing all those, by the way. But I appreciate it. And hey, yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all next video. Peace.